Alright guys, here we are. This is the R125. What year is this? What model is this? So Mark 1. Yeah. Wow, these were the best ones. Best ones, Mark 1s. Stunning bikes. When these came out, there was nothing else like them. The really boring CBR 125 had been out 2 or 3 years. Danny had one. I had one too. Did you have one? Yeah, I had the 12 plate. Danny had one, and when we put a big exhaust on Danny's, once he was in 3rd gear, he was revved out. He's fully. What's happened to this bike was he was gently rear-ended, so no damage to the rear end, but the front end, nose cone's cracked. All of this is cracked. We've checked the forks, they're fine. Everything else seems fine. They're not leaking, they're not bent, they're straight. But some of the parts are from China, so may or may not be a direct fit. I've explained that he'll have to pick up a screwdriver and do bits of work. That's normal here. But ultimately, some panels off, some panels on, and hopefully it will look a bit better than this. I'm not going to film the process properly because Abdullah's not that keen on being on camera, which is fine. That's very common nowadays. But we'll catch bits and pieces in the background. And once that's done, I'll go back to cleaning my garage. Rabjab, someone said yesterday on the comments that as part of your heart operation, you've become superpowered now. Yeah. And it's true. I've never seen you with so much energy, mate. What are you stuck on?
This little bolt. So I got it there.
Oh, your last screw's in here, mate.
No.
Abdullah. The last screw's there, it's in there. We were looking for that, actually. You alright? Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, it's got something in there. What is that? Might be able to get that out and reuse it. What are you trying to do?
Trying to put that bolt, that small bolt right there.
What bolt? I feel like you haven't undone this side. It's all one piece, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
So
this one nearly done now, look.
Yeah, but you're not going to split that. It's all one piece, yes? Yeah? Make sure you're pulling it off.
So I just need to unscrew that smooth.
Yeah. Why are you pulling this out? I think you've screwed yourself there.
Because I can't get through the bolt.
Cut that cable tie. That cable tie's strapped to the harness. That's holding it on. See that hidden cable tie?
Yeah.
Do you or do you not?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this small bolt. There's a bolt underneath here.
Is there?
Here, look.
Let's see.
That's holding it.
Remember as well, this is busted, so...
So I can snap it.
Well, no, because we don't want to snap that.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Right, 1 minute, I'll give you a hand rather than annoying you.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, bit of a puzzle, but not an issue at all. The old pieces came off in pieces. New piece, you just bolt the lights in, screen on, actually looks really good. We might have trouble lining it all up later. They're Chinese replacement parts. But my guess is that the originals are Chinese anyway, and it was replaced at some point. Every screw is different heads, so my guess is that. So that bit's nice, clean and ready. What I was just saying to Abdullah was that when you're working with these parts, your hands, look, you ruin everything. So a nice clean cloth and some thick wax will help keep these panels good. I might go and buy a new cloth because I haven't got any, but by the end of today, if it's all good and back to normal, I've got a great carnauba wax, and it will just help. It will just seal it all in for the whole summer. So let's keep going. A nose cone will go on first, and then we'll dress everything around the nose cone because that's the kind of easiest way to do it. No other issues have popped up so far.
1 hour later.
Okay, new nose cone on. It's going to make a big difference to the look of the bike. If you remember the before and after, it's clean. It's going to make a really big difference. So side panels on, they're a bit fidgety, but nothing to worry about. If you've got wiring this long, I would be tucking them away and cable tying them or something so that there's no issues. They'll all be hidden behind the panels anyway. Alright guys, we got there. For Chinese parts, the only little adaptation we had to do is here, but you'd never really notice. It's just slightly not as flush. But everything else fit quite well actually, and kind of just about nipped on. You do have to manipulate a little bit, fairings and bolts and stuff, but that's very normal for these, for aftermarket parts. I think it looks great. Let's get a kind of... I think the black, I mean, you know my colour is black. I think the bits of yellow really work with that, with the shock. Look at the shock. Yeah, although if you could get a black tank cover and a black mudguard, I'd probably go all out if it was me. I'd probably go gloss. These panels have been painted matte at some point. And it's not a bad job because they're not, well, they are a bit chippy, but it's not a bad job at all, you can tell. It works. But I'd want a thick layer of wax on that, just to help keep it protected over the summer. But really cool looking bike. I mean, can't believe this was the Mark 1, the first, and look how slick it is. You alright, Jeb?
It's the right way.
It's the only way. It's the last panel way. Nice guy, Abdullah. He's actually friends with Dylan. We did a Dylan CBS not long ago. Oh, are they? I think Abdullah's gone on Rabjab's bike. And Rabjab's going to drop his. Oh, he's so dangerous. To be fair, Rabjab drives every bike I've got actually, just because it's really good practice. Don't get me wrong, he don't go far up and down this road, but it's good practice to try anything you're allowed to, really. Side stand. You know, discussing and considering each other's bikes and sitting on them and trying them briefly and stuff. That's what, you know, a good community is all about. That's what we try and create. That's spot on. That's trust. You trust someone, you chat to them. I mean, you know, there's kind of, yeah, either one of them could have dropped each other's bikes, and you would just have to deal with that. But the point is, you've made a connection there, someone's come, they've chat, they found out who you are, you found out who they are, and you've got to try each other's bikes out. They're both 125s, they're both learner bikes. Very cool, very cool.